One pair of these mangoes sold at auction for $4,500. Another one is officially extinct in the wild, and one is so delicate you can't cut it with any metal knife, or the entire flavor gets ruined forever. These are the rarest mangoes on Earth. Miyazaki. In 2019, a tiny Japanese town held a fruit auction. 2 single mangoes from one box sold for 500,000 yen, around $4,500 for 2 mangoes weighing 1 kilogram combined. These are the famous Taiyo no Tamago, which translates to egg of the sun. But here's where it gets really weird. They aren't even a Japanese variety. They're actually Irwin mangoes from 1940s Florida, and you can buy the exact same one in Miami for $3. So how does the same fruit go from $3 in America to $4,000 in Japan? Back in the 1980s, a Japanese farmer named Shoichi Tate brought Irwin seeds from Okinawa to Miyazaki and built an obsessive growing system. Every single mango grows inside a temperature-controlled greenhouse. Right before ripeness, farmers wrap a tiny net around each fruit so sunlight hits every angle, creating that famous ruby red skin. When the mango drops on its own, the net catches it gently, so it never bruises. To qualify as a real Taiyo no Tamago, each fruit must weigh at least 350 grams, hit a strict sugar level, and have at least half its skin glowing red. Only 10% of the harvest passes. But the real reason for the insane price isn't the taste, it's Japan's gift culture. Premium fruit there isn't just a snack. It's a status symbol given to bosses and business partners. Some never even get eaten and just get displayed behind glass until they rot. So if a $4,000 mango sounds nuts, the next one is so big you might mistake it for a small baby. Noorjahan. A single Noorjahan mango can weigh 3.5 kilograms. That's 7.5 pounds, about the size of a small baby, and one piece sells for around $18. Named after the Mughal Empress Noor Jahan, this mango grows almost nowhere on Earth. The only place you'll find authentic ones is the Kathiawar area of Alirajpur district in Madhya Pradesh, India. Growers believe the variety came from Afghanistan hundreds of years ago, but nobody can confirm it. But wait till you hear how rare this fruit really is. The most famous Noorjahan farmer alive today is a guy named Shivraj Singh Jadhav. His father planted the original trees on the family farm around 1965. Today, Shivraj has just 5 Noorjahan trees on his entire 16-acre orchard, and those 5 trees produce only 350 mangoes per year combined. Imagine farming a single tree your whole life and getting just 70 mangoes from it. That's how rare this fruit really is. A single Noorjahan can stretch over a foot in length. The flesh is mildly sweet with a slight sourness, and the saffron-colored pulp is surprisingly juicy for such a massive fruit. The seed is small, so most of the weight is edible mango. Pre-bookings sell out before the harvest starts in early June. Shivraj has shipped his mangoes as far as London, and the variety has won India's national award and the title King of Mango twice. But even the King of Mango can't compete with the next one, because the next mango on this list literally doesn't exist in the wild anymore. Kasturi. The Kasturi mango is officially extinct in the wild. Not endangered, not threatened, but officially extinct since 1998 by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. This mango is native to Borneo's Kalimantan region in Indonesia. It used to grow up to 30 meters tall in the dense rainforests. Then illegal logging tore through Borneo, and the wild Kasturi got wiped out within decades. The fruit itself is tiny, only 50 to 80 grams each. Its skin turns dark purple-black or brown when ripe, which makes it look more like a giant olive than a mango. The flavor is less sweet than a regular mango, but the smell is wild. Strong, almost musky, totally unforgettable. That's actually where the name comes from. Kasturi literally means musk in the local language. An old Banjar tribe folk song about this fruit goes, "Seharum Kasturi, Seindah Pelangi, Semuanya Bermula." Translated, it means as fragrant as kasturi, as beautiful as the rainbows. This love begins its journey. That's how meaningful this mango was to the people of southern Borneo. Today, kasturi only survives because the Banjar tribe near Banjarmasin kept growing the trees in their backyards. So if kasturi is the saddest mango on this list, the next one starts the weirdest cross-border story between 2 countries. Anwar Ratol. The Anwar Ratol is the smallest mango on this list, most no bigger than a tennis ball. But this tiny mango is the only fruit on Earth with its own diplomatic history. The story started in 1905. A farmer named Sheikh Mod Afaq Faridi returned to his village of Rataul in Uttar Pradesh, noticed a strange young mango tree on a neighbor's farm, grafted it, nurtured it, and named the variety after a relative. Within a few decades, this little mango became one of the most loved fruits in northern India. Then came 1947, when India got partitioned and Pakistan was born. One of Faridi's relatives carried saplings of the mango across the new border into Pakistan, replanted them near Multan, and the variety just exploded. It became a symbol of Pakistani national pride. Stay with me, because this is where the story gets crazy. Starting in 1981, the Pakistani government began officially gifting Anwar Ratol mangoes to heads of state and diplomats around the world. They called it mango diplomacy. Pakistan literally used this fruit as a tool of foreign policy, sending crates to Australia, India, Saudi Arabia, and dozens of other countries. Both India and Pakistan now claim the mango as their own, and that argument has been going on for decades. The flavor is intensely sweet with a subtle citrus edge, and the pulp is so concentrated, mango lovers compare it to candy more than fruit. So from a tiny mango that became a diplomatic weapon, the next one got its name from an actual battlefield: Chansa. The Chansa mango is named after a 16th century war. That's an origin story most fruits don't have. In 1539, an Indian ruler named Sher Shah Suri defeated the Mughal emperor Humayun in a major battle at a place called Chausa in Bihar. To celebrate his victory, Sher Shah Suri took his absolute favorite mango variety and renamed it Chansa after the battlefield. That name has stuck for nearly 500 years. Today, Chansa is mostly grown in Multan and Rahim Yar Khan in Pakistan's Punjab. Locals also call it Bahisht-e-Samar, which translates to paradise of fruits. But here's a twist most people don't know. Chansa isn't just one mango, it's actually 4 different types. Summer Chansa arrives early in the season. Black Chansa, also called Kala, has darker reddish skin. White Chansa, or Safaid, ships well for export. Azim Chansa is the smallest with the longest shelf life. The flesh of a ripe Chansa is golden yellow, almost fiberless, and the aroma fills an entire room. The classic way to eat one is wild. You squeeze the mango from outside until the flesh inside softens, bite off the stem, and drink it like a juice box. Chansa actually has higher vitamin C than most other mangoes on the planet. So from a Pakistani king named after a battlefield, the next mango is officially the queen of the same country, Sindri. The Sindri is called the queen of mangoes in Pakistan, and a single one can weigh up to 2 pounds. This variety grows almost only in the Sindh province, especially around Mirpurkhas and Hyderabad. The sandy soil from the Indus River basin, combined with Sindh's brutal heat, creates a flavor that doesn't exist anywhere else on Earth. But wait until you hear this next part. Sindri is one of the sweetest mangoes ever measured. Sugar levels at peak ripeness hit 22 to 24 bricks, which is elite territory. Some experts actually argue Sindri is sweeter than the Carabao that holds the official Guinness World Record. Sindri flesh is butter smooth, fiberless, and tastes like pure honey with almost zero tartness. Cut into a perfectly ripe one, and the entire room fills with that smell within seconds. Each one usually weighs between 250 and 800 grams. Pakistan exports Sindri to the Middle East, Europe, and North America. So from the Queen of Pakistan, the next mango is so rare and delicate, even Indian billionaires can't easily get their hands on it. Kohinoor. The Kohinoor mango is so delicate that you can't cut it with a metal knife. You can't drop it on any hard surface. You can't even let it touch a rough material. Or the entire flavor is supposedly ruined forever. This mango was created in Murshidabad, West Bengal during the 1750s in the rule of Nawab Siraj-ud-Dowlah, the last independent Nawab of Bengal. He gathered the best mango breeders from across South Asia and ordered them to crossbreed his royal collection until they made something fit for kings. What they produced was the Kohinoor, a mango so rare that today, only 25 to 30 trees still exist on the planet, and every single one is in Murshidabad. Each tree produces no more than 40 mangoes per season, and these trees don't even fruit every year. A single cohitur sells for over 1,500 rupees, around $20 per piece. Even Harsh Gonka, chairman of India's RPG Enterprises, publicly said on social media that he can't easily afford to buy them. But the price isn't even the wildest part of this mango. In the Nawabi era, pickers used bamboo splinters to gently separate the fruit from the tree. Any bruise and the flavor was lost. Today, jute bags hang under the trees to catch falling fruit, and once picked, each cohitur gets wrapped in soft cotton. Sheherwali Jain families in Bengal are basically the unofficial keepers of this mango. They wash their hands many times while slicing it and use special wooden knives because metal allegedly turns the flavor bitter. So from the most delicate royal mango on the planet, the next one is the official world champion of pure sweetness, Carabao. The Carabao mango from the Philippines holds the official Guinness World Record for the sweetest fruit on Earth. It earned that title back in 1995. This mango is the national fruit of the Philippines and is named after the Carabao, the native Filipino water buffalo, which is also the country's national animal. So in the Philippines, the national fruit and national animal share the exact same name. But here's where it gets really weird. Carabao grows across multiple regions, but the best ones come from Guimaras Island, officially called the mango capital of the Philippines. The local government on Guimaras literally bans the import of any mango or mango product from outside the island. You can be a tourist, but you cannot bring mangoes onto the island. They do this to protect the genetic purity of their crop. There are 14 different strains of Carabao. The sweetest one is Sweet Elena from Zambales. Each fruit is medium-sized, kidney-shaped, and turns bright golden yellow when ripe. Inside, the flesh is fiberless, intensely sweet, and basically melts on your tongue. Carabao is also the source of those famous dried mango snacks you see in airports worldwide, and it's reportedly even been served at both Buckingham Palace and the White House. So from the Guinness World Champion, the next mango is the dessert king of an entirely different country, Nam Doc Mai. Nam Doc Mai is Thailand's most popular mango variety, and the name literally translates to flower water. This mango grows mostly in central and eastern Thailand. Sugar levels at peak ripeness hit between 17 and 21 bricks, which puts it in the same elite tier as Pakistan's Sindri. Each Nam Doc Mai has a long, slender, slightly curved shape with a small beak-like point at one end, and they weigh between 250 and 550 grams. The skin ripens from green to vibrant golden yellow. Inside, the flesh is fiberless and so silky soft you can literally scoop it out with a spoon when ripe. The flavor is honey sweet with strong floral notes, and the aroma is intoxicating. But the real reason this mango is famous worldwide isn't the flavor, it's the dessert it built an empire around. Nam Doc Mai is the star of the famous Thai dish, Khao Niao Mamuang, which is mango sticky rice. Slices of ripe mango get paired with coconut milk steamed glutinous rice, then drizzled with sweet coconut cream. If you've ever eaten this dessert at a Thai restaurant, you've eaten a Nam Doc Mai. The Thai government started seriously promoting Nam Doc Mai exports in 2009, and by 2018, exports had jumped 62% in a single year. So from the dessert king of Thailand, the last mango on this list is the actual king of all mangoes, with a 400-year-old origin story. Alfonso. The Alfonso mango is called the king of mangoes for a reason, and that reason involves a 16th century Portuguese viceroy, Jesuit missionaries, and a US import ban that lasted nearly 20 years. This mango is named after Afonso de Albuquerque, Portuguese viceroy of India from 1509 to 1515. During his rule, Portuguese Jesuits in Goa introduced advanced grafting techniques to the Konkan region. Over time, those grafted trees produced a mango so superior, the locals named it after Albuquerque himself. Real Alfonso mangoes only come from a very specific stretch of Indian coastline, the Ratnagiri and Devgad districts in Maharashtra, plus parts of Sindhudurg in the Konkan belt. In 2018, Alfonsos from this region got geographical indication status, meaning legally only mangoes grown in this exact region can be called Alfonso in international markets. Alfonso flesh is deep saffron orange, fiberless, and has a buttery texture. Sugar levels hit 18 to 22 bricks, and the aroma is famously intense with notes of honey, apricot, and melon. But this next part is what really cemented its legend. From 1989 to 2007, the United States banned all Indian mango imports, including Alfonsos, over pest concerns. That's 18 straight years where Indian Americans couldn't buy an authentic Alfonso anywhere in the country. Today, a single dozen authentic Ratnagiri Alfonsos can sell for over $50 during peak season, which only runs from April through June. They sell out within hours. And once you've eaten one at peak ripeness, every other mango becomes a practice round for the real thing. If this mango breakdown was your kind of food story, our channel has plenty more food legends and weird origin stories, just like this one, waiting for you to discover. Click the video on screen now to see the next one.